because your episode was so good.
Oh, thanks, man.
So I feel like, we just need to make sure we don't go
Truly was.
Downhill from here.
Well, we can't when we've got your lovely wife here.
She's only going to bring it up.
I mean, her outfit is just on
His
point.
better half is here.
Y'all are sweet. So sweet.
Sorry, I'll kick us off in a second, but my hair's getting on my nerves.
Ain't that
Ain't that the thing?
when the weather's just doing that to your hair?
Your
Ugh.
hair always looks so good.
You're
I
so
just
sweet.
give up and put it up.
Well, you've got really good hair to do that with, though. You know, like when you have straight hair, you can kind of pull it up and make it still look really nice and cute.
Look decent.
Right. When you've got really like big, voluptuous hair,
Voluptuous. My hair is actually naturally straight.
you curl it.
Every day.
Sure enough.
How much time does that take?
At like literally 5 or 6 minutes. It doesn't take long. I have a
Okay.
wand. I hold it like 5 or 10 seconds on each.
She is going like super fast.
And then it'll last. I
She's
mean,
like
well, it depends on how
Olympics.
sweaty it gets in here.
That's true.
It's going to be sweaty.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sweaty. I feel this is not what I wear typically, and I'm already so hot right now. I'm
I'm
regretting this
warm.
vest.
Take the vest off.
That's too late.
It's too late.
Well,
He's already
Sorry, I took the
committed.
cover photo.
We did.
I turn the air on. Maybe it'll kick on. I keep saying we need like a little fan in the corner that doesn't like produce too much noise, but it's just enough to where it's not so stagnant in here.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Oh, we're talking about hair. It's so funny because every time that I'll like wash my hair, I only wash my hair. Well, if it's in the summer, it's a little bit different. But I try to like maybe twice a week. If it's in the summer, maybe 3 times a week.
That's impressive.
And every time I wash my hair, the next day I come in here, everybody's like, "Did you get your hair done?" And
Every
I'm like,
time.
"Nah, girl, it's just clean.
I just showered yesterday.
It's not as sweaty." It's so funny, but like we joke about that sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I
Gosh.
totally get that.
That's funny. All right, guys. Well, welcome to the Daily Reps. I'm going to officially kick us off. We've got Neil and Lindsay Culler on
What's up?
the pod today.
Hello.
And super pumped to have them on. We've had Neil on. I think you may have been the first member that we had on because we
You
had
were,
like a
First
yeah.
non-coach, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had some coaches on. I think you were the first member of the gym that we had on and talked then about wanting to have you and Lindsay on together. And we got the equipment. We were able to do that. And now we have your
And here we
beautiful
are.
better half on today, Lindsay Culler. So introducing Neil and Lindsay. They've been, I'll make sure I'm correct on this, but y'all have pretty much been members since the very beginning, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was from like day one. I think you came a couple months after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
I'm never going to a CrossFit gym.
And then, look,
But then a couple months later, I came.
yeah.
And I didn't leave.
Yeah, and I've been here ever since and crushing it too. So yeah, members from the very beginning. So pretty much 13 years, and yeah. Will this year
It's
be?
wild.
Are we coming up on 14 this October?
I think
Yeah.
so.
I think so.
Can you push your little microphone thing down,
Oh, yeah.
your guard, and then can you pull your mic closer to your face because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
just sitting so far away,
Yeah.
Do you
There we
need
go.
me to angle it up a little or move it up a little bit?
or just smack it? Yeah, totally, just
How's
smack
that?
it. That's perfect.
Okay.
Just
I'm
This is
bad
my
at
first
like
time.
I'm bad at like playing with the cord too. And
you are so bad
It
at
picks
that.
it up. and
Yes.
But I'm like.
Last time I kept like doing this with my mic, and Joel finally was like, "Can you please stop?"
It's because I hear it. Like you guys are. I don't think you notice it, but the second Ashley starts to mess with the cable, I know
can
it's
hear
her
it.
because I'm looking and I'm like, I don't see anyone else's hands, and I just see arms moving.
I have those little like fidgety, I don't
Need some
know,
fidget
ADHD, whatever it
spinners.
is,
Yeah.
things.
Did you say this is the first time you've ever been on a podcast?
Yeah.
You're gonna crush it.
Are y'all normally on podcasts?
No, that's actually a really good question.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I mean,
It's your first
Yeah.
time.
as of late, yes, but until this one, no, never.
So you're both from this area though, right?
Well, we're both from South Carolina, but neither of us are from the upstate.
Where are you from?
We're both from, like, the Midlands.
Right beside it's two like
Small
rival
towns.
high school towns. Like
We went to rival high
Camden.
school.
Did you really go to rival high schools?
Yeah.
What
Yep.
What was that like? Did you guys know each other in high school?
So we met our senior year, really. With,
Yeah,
Oh my
we didn't, so
gosh.
we didn't really know each other. She actually, like, oddly enough, wrote about me in their like school newspaper.
Like slander?
Yeah.
no!
100%.
It was like Romeo and
Not slander.
Juliet.
No.
No,
did
it
it
was
say?
our
It's
it was
not-
our rival like high school football game. I wasn't on the football team, and I was on the like all the students. We were about to win, and like came down to the wire, and like we all jumped the fence. And then like as time was ticking off the clock, I sprinted out on the field. I was the first one out, and
you get in
supposedly
trouble?
that affected the refs. Like
It did.
calling the game and like not calling the game and like how the last down played out. But
Really?
And I was like
So
the
she-
editor of the school newspaper.
yeah, she kind of
so I'm
trashed me in the school newspaper.
Some.
not specifically him.
What was your
all
What was
of
your
the
school
Camden
called?
boys.
What was your school called? It was
Camden High. She was Lugoff, Belgium.
Camden High senior.
Yeah.
Neil Culler ran onto the field like an idiot in
Well-
a drunken stupor as he.
Yeah.
It was something like that.
Thought he was part
It
of
was
the
just
team,
the
but he
one
wasn't.
chance that we had to win.
Yeah.
And one of our like best friends who actually lives in this area, like played on my high school football team. He was the quarterback. And
So he
we were
holds
good
that against
friends,
him
and 100%. Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'd still publish that article. You know.
He does. He'll make fun of me too. Like he'll pick at me too, but also like there was somebody wide open in the end zone that he missed, like just standing by himself. And I'll go on record stating that too. So
High school football, man.
yeah,
It's good stuff.
How long ago was that?
that was
mean-
2005, 2004 because it was fall of our senior
Crazy.
year.
That's right.
That's crazy to think about.
I know.
I don't want
Because
to. No, I
like-
don't. 20 years? No.
No,
Stop.
I know.
because when we're caught up in conversation, we're talking about high school. I'm like, oh yeah, like 5-10 years ago maybe. And then when you sit down and do the math, it's like,
years.
It's a lot.
bro, that was 20 years ago.
Yeah. It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time just keeps moving, you know?
It's
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
I
we're-
remember.
We're about to be 40, which is weird.
Oh,
So-
no. I'm 38.
Yeah, I know. We're getting up there. We're working.
Slower
No,
roll.
No. You're about
Roll
to
it back
be
here.
40.
No, we're the same age. So
Roll it
We
back
are.
here.
We have birthdays like the same week.
Glass half full, glass half empty.
Yeah.
Get it. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
when we
funny.
had Neil on here, I remember him specifically saying, we were like asking a little about how you guys met and all that kind of stuff. And I can't remember if it was like your first like official date, but I remember him specifically saying something about tennis and you looking super cute in a tennis outfit. So that was his take. What's your take on that
Oh, my
specifically?
gosh. I mean, like, I guess the end of our senior year, we had a bunch of mutual friends, so we'd hang out, and then we would, like, play tennis in the evenings, because there's nothing to do.
Nothing
In
to do in the
Kershaw
Midlands.
County?
In Kershaw County.
Kershaw County.
So, we would, like, play tennis, and I guess he enjoyed that. I don't know.
That's a weird way to put it.
yeah, I mean,
I
He
don't
played
really
tennis, and I
remember.
guess he enjoyed that.
I guess he enjoyed that.
Okay.
He mentions it often.
Do you guys like? Was that a frequent? I think we asked this
I
to
don't know
you,
what you
Neil.
guys are doing for
but-
Valentine's Day.
Was that a frequent date night for you guys? Was just going to play tennis?
I think that summer, just because all our friends were getting into it and playing, but
It was like pickleball, but back then.
Yeah.
It was
Have
tennis.
y'all played pickleball before?
yeah,
Yes.
You have? Is it
We are
fun?
good.
love it.
I believe it. No, wait. Are you being sarcastic?
No, I think
I
we-
was gonna say I could see that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're used to playing tennis. Which is harder, pickleball or tennis?
Oh, tennis is
Tennis
much
is-
harder.
yeah.
Well, of course it's harder. It's bigger. It's a bigger court. It's
Well,
faster.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you've never played either, you wouldn't know. Like,
Well,
yeah.
I have attempted to play tennis once upon a time, and I was like, no.
I feel like you'd be really good at tennis. Like, especially your serves would be like lightning fast.
If I could
Yeah.
just get people out with the serve,
You
and I
just-
didn't have to do all the running
That's
back and
that's
forth,
like
we could get-
that is a style of play, by the way.
100%.
Yeah.
Really?
Just
You just
There are
aced
tennis
everybody.
players are just like that's what they
Like
do.
Pete
Awesome
Sampras
servers.
was like serve and volley, so he'd serve hard, a lot of aces, but then he'd also serve hard, get up to the net for their return and put it away. Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So then
the
people
thing.
would just get like he would just.
If your serve's good enough, you can do that. But
That'd be really hard to be that good
I
at
did
serving.
do that a
though.
lot in volleyball.
Well, your serves?
Yeah.
I could see
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
They called me the Beast.
Yeah,
That was
I
the whole
believe
thing.
it.
Did you jump serve or were you just
Just
really? So you would
do that
you-
again.
and you would get an ace? Like, man, that's awesome. Nice.
thanks.
Yeah.
We need to do this in the community, pickleball or volleyball.
Oh,
something.
yeah.
We need to
like
do
just
an
one
event,
day
yeah.
event where we just do something.
Show
like
that
that
as a
fun.
result of CrossFit, we're better
Yeah.
athletes.
We're so
yeah.
fit, and hopefully nobody like sprains any ankles or
Tears
does
an
anything.
ACL. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
but
then-
pickleball is fun, and like anyone can pick it up and play like pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Which
Right,
is what's
right.
fun about it.
Is it similar to Foursquare? Because I've done
It's the
exact
Foursquare
same
before.
thing.
It's a very interesting.
Oh, it's not.
Comparison. It's fun. It's fun. You should
Oh, we
try
used
it.
to grow like in youth group. That was the thing that we would do
Foursquare,
on youth
yeah.
nights was Foursquare.
That's what I did
So
at
I'm
school.
like,
Is it like Foursquare?
is it like
Yeah.
Foursquare?
Yeah.
You play against each other even though you're on the same team. That's Foursquare. So you're just like,
I
I'm
don't
guarding
know.
my side.
I'm learning. This
No,
is
you're
a learning
fine.
experience for me.
What? So you guys played a lot of tennis together, and now you go to. I mean, you go to different classes. You were there this morning at the 5:30. You're usually kind of just like a noon guy. Would you say you're a nooner? Like you are?
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So
Did
you got
get
the
a noon
shirt.
Yeah.
Good. There you go.
Satish
By the way,
made me get it.
Sit-
What, tell us
He,
what text.
he hounded me until I broke down and got it.
Tell them your text name. What's yours?
For the noon crew.
The
I don't know
Noon
what it
guys.
is.
The noon
Noon
guys
guys,
crew.
Nooners, yeah. that's what we call
Nooners.
them.
You
Yeah.
guys have
The
actually have a text thread.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
It's something funnier than that, but I'll have to report back.
That's funny.
Uh,
Like the
I
Noon
don't-
Girls or something. I don't know.
Wait, what is
It's
it?
Gym Girl Besties.
That's what it is. See?
I like that. I like that.
Forgot
Gym Girl
about that.
besties.
Yeah.
Maybe it was so much better
That's
than what he was
funny.
saying.
So
Okay.
you're a noon. You go to the noon or Gym Girl Bestie, and then you're usually in the morning.
I usually do 5:30. Sometimes I hit noon or 4. Just
Right.
depends on the day of the week because my schedule's everywhere.
So you guys don't usually get to train together that much, do you?
Not now, but pre-kids.
You guys
and,
did that a lot.
earlier, and like when our kids weren't as involved in like activities and sports, we could like both come in here at the same time. But I will try to jump in a noon with him sometimes.
You usually have Maddie with you.
Yes.
And she
She's
usually
so
does
cute.
a workout
Yes.
with Lindsay, and it's like the cutest thing ever.
It is.
She's my sidekick,
And
yeah.
she is so like the way she gives you like side eyes is
Oh, yeah.
hilarious.
She-
I
she's
walk over
fun.
and say hi and I'd be like hi and she's like
She's tough.
I used to think she looked so much like Neil, but now I'm like, I really see her as like
Oh,
your
yeah.
little twin. I'm seeing a lot of
Yeah.
like you coming out in her.
She has my mannerisms. She has
Yeah.
this color, like brown eyes and stuff. But yeah, she's fun. She went to an all boys birthday party this past weekend with like all little kids her age, and the pictures that I got from them, she's like,
I
like
love
she's just
that.
like living it up. I'm like,
That's so
oh my
sweet.
god.
So you have
funny.
Maddie and Hayes and McCoy.
Yes.
Neil talked about the kiddos a little bit when he was on. So yeah, you've got 3, and they're somewhat involved in the gym as well. They just mentioned Maddie comes and works out with you sometimes, and the boys will come and work out. And they've done personal training like with Jonathan
Yeah.
and stuff too.
Yeah.
I don't know, do they do the CrossFit Kids or have
They
they,
They,
not
they have
now?
before.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're more just the personal training thing.
It's more of just the Tuesday, Thursdays.
But it's
when
not
they
like
have
we're
soccer.
like, we're not
Yeah.
like hardcore, like getting our kids personal training at
Yeah,
7 and 9 years old.
7 and 9
Yeah.
years old.
well I mean the Olympics are on right now and you got
Yeah.
to start now
Well, if they
you
don't
want
do
to.
it now, they're not going to ever make it. So.
Yeah.
It's sadly true unless it's curling and then you
Yeah.
can start later.
Right, yeah.
I don't know how we started that, but they love it. Like they think it's great.
Personal training.
Yeah. or,
That's
like,
fun.
They
working
do- I
out
think
with-
they are.
think it's like working out with
Yeah.
Jonathan.
And they probably like Jonathan a lot because
They
you guys
do.
are close, so they think
Yeah.
it's okay. Well, there you
It's
go.
Yeah.
So it's fun for him.
And they used to
Yeah.
do it together, and then recently, like, McCoy just started doing it by himself.
which is good for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, for sure. It,
You know.
like, worked out better that he could have his own time and, like, do his own thing.
Because
Yeah.
he likes that more than being like in a group.
Yeah, and I think he just didn't have the pressure of, like,
Living up to his brother.
living up to his older brother
Mhm.
and, like, had, like, just McCoy time. And, like, Jonathan's even said that, like, he does better when it's one-on-one. And
Nice.
likes
Yeah.
it better. And, yeah, which is
It's
great.
fun.
I'm
It's
happy
fun.
for him.
What do you guys feel like your favorite workout is in the gym, or your favorite movement? Do you have a favorite? Do you
Probably
have a least
nothing from
favorite?
today.
Yeah, not today.
Cleans, wasn't it power cleans?
No, it was
For the
rowing
shrink
and
portion?
wall balls today.
But wasn't the shrink portion power cleans?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
strength
power
was
cleans
fun.
and jerk. Clean and jerk.
I mean, I feel like we like totally opposite things.
We do.
So like if he's like on the couch one night, he's like, "Oh, tomorrow." I'm like, "Great, I'll love it," and then vice versa.
So did you like today's workout, Neil?
My back's messed up right now, so I've modified everything.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
But yeah, you would have done really well in that workout today. Yeah, so I definitely like more body weight stuff and cardio-esque things, and I feel like you like weights and stuff a little bit more. But I do appreciate the weights, and
Are you
think
pointing
it's
to me?
Great.
It's like,
No, just
Was
like
it you? Was it you? I can't remember if it was Neil talking about the first time that you were doing something with a barbell or something, and you were like, "Why would I ever do that?" Or he was
Yeah.
trying to critique
Yeah,
you.
she asked me how to squat. I was like, well, you got to put the bar on your back. And she was like, I mean, she gave it to me pretty good, as in, like, no. Like,
That's not happening.
she
Leave
used
me
other
alone.
words. And then first time in
she used
here,
other words.
Jonathan, like, said something to her. She's like, okay.
and he's like, "Put weight on." I'm like, "Okay, how much? How much would you like me to squat?"
Yeah.
And he was like,
It's
"What?"
true. It is true. Our wives listen to coaches more than us.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure, which is probably good.
As someone who coaches her, she does listen to me.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
She's great.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do try to be a good listener because the coaches are so great. People should listen.
She is you listened very well today too.
Thank
So yeah, she did great.
I'm a good student. Yeah.
So fun. So okay, we've talked about your business, Neil, on the last podcast. What about work for you, Lindsay? Like, what is your job? How long you been doing it? What do you? Yeah.
So I am a nurse practitioner at a family med office, and I've been doing that now for 12-ish
Wow.
years.
Nice.
Something like that. And then I worked full-time until I had kids, and they offered me part-time, which was great.
That must mean you're really good if they're
So-
going to do that.
Or they didn't want to hire someone else.
No.
I don't know. I don't know what that looks like.
That's true.
So that's been really good. It's hard. I love that I get to do both.
Yeah.
Because I think
Yeah.
it would be extremely hard for my personality. You know, like everyone has their own capacity.
Mm-hmm.
And if I worked full time, I would be over my capacity. So
Yeah.
it's working part time, being able to like see my kids and be involved and still be a room mom and, you know, do some of that.
Yeah.
Still
yeah.
work out. Like, I got to exercise. I got to move my body. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
just, there's only so many hours in a day.
Yeah.
So I work Tuesday, Thursday all day, and Mondays half days. So I usually have Wednesdays and Fridays off.
And you still come to the 5:30 on a Wednesday, even though you have off.
I do because
That's impressive.
There's like other things that I want to
No
like,
excuses,
do
guys.
sometimes, you know, and I want to like be there when my kids are off the bus
Mm-hmm.
and all that. So
Love that.
yeah, and it just works. I mean, every now and then I'll sleep in. Let's be honest, but
That's still a big
do.
deal, though. I mean, you could choose, in quotes, to go later if you wanted to because you
Yes.
don't work that day. But that's awesome that you're like, no, I want as much time as I have later in the day to be with my family and my
Yes.
kids. That's awesome.
Yes. Yep.
What do you feel like is, like, if you had to give people advice, specifically moms that are trying to balance work life, home life, mom life, staying fit, all those things, like, what is something that kind of helps you keep grinding away at those things? What is something that kind of helps you stay balanced as best we can? Because we were just talking about when we were getting ready to do the podcast how crazy, like, our schedules are and how every day is just, like, just trying to get through that day. Like, what's something that helps you stay balanced and level-headed?
Gosh, that's so hard. So, I mean, it's like the whole balance of like, you know, faith and like say your time with Jesus and then your work, like the things that you have to get done and being a mom and fitness and friends, like you have to fit all these things in and you're constantly kind of going back and forth. But, I mean, I would say I'm like just being consistent in like the word. It might not be like every single day at 5 a.m. or whatever, you know, but it might look a little different every day, but trying to fit that in. I was thinking when I was reading these questions, when we were talking about like how did you come to faith, and kind of part of my story is that like I was just very drawn to the church like very early in life, and I kind of feel like that's just like the Lord's grace was on that, but I kind of feel like that with fitness too. Like I was very drawn to fitness even when my parents were putting me in dance. You know, and I was like, I don't really want to do this. I want to go run a couple miles.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
like my ballet teacher would be like, don't run. That's not good for your legs. And I'd be like, I think I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like
Good for
so.
you.
I don't know. I've just always kind of leaned towards that, and even you know, if I go a couple days, I'm like, I got to go exercise. You know, but just being consistent and like asking for help.
Yeah.
And like knowing your boundaries and like everyone has different capacity. If you know. Yours might look very different than mine, you know, or you might be able to handle way more than I can, you know, and just asking for help. And
Yeah.
I don't know if that answered the question at all, but sometimes
No, it
we
definitely
eat out,
did.
and
Yeah.
sometimes we don't. And
Yeah, I think in a weird way, like having, not a weird way, but it's almost like you're putting more in your life by like working out consistent, but it almost gives you more margin to
Yes.
have it in your
yes,
life.
and it takes my mind,
Yeah.
and it shows my kids.
Yes.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
you're struggling is when like you can not complain, but like you verbalize like, all right, my margins feel thin at this point. But like I feel like working out always adds that margin back.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Yeah.
no, but I'm gonna go run a mile.
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
it's
okay.
interesting, though, because you would think that it would be the opposite. And
Yeah,
to
it's just-
everyone else who don't have that as a discipline, that's not a knock on those people, but they see it as like, oh, that's another thing. But to us, we're like, actually, I mean, without that, my day goes worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I actually do less
Yeah.
Yes.
if I don't do that in my day.
Sure.
And I completely agree. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, it helps me have the capacity to handle stresses better and handle outside stresses better when I'm able to kind of relieve that through working out. And
Yeah.
not like working out can look different for everybody. Like obviously we enjoy what we do in here and we like believe what we do in here, you know, lifting weights and the types of exercises that we do. But like, I mean, movement is good. Going and walking a mile
Yeah.
or 2
Yeah.
miles is good. You know, going for a run, you know, like we've talked about martial arts on here, like doing that is
Just
good.
moving.
Just movement and like stress or relieving stress on your body and in your mind is like super helpful. And so I like that you said like that and making sure that that's a priority and your time with the Lord. And then also like asking for help, because I was going to ask like between the two of you, because like Neil, like obviously like you're a business owner and you're a father, and you know like you have a lot on your plate as well, and like the two of you as a unit, like what is something that y'all try to make sure that you do that helps you guys get through like life together? My microphone is having a mind of its own.
Do you have a good answer for that?
Probably not. Yeah.
I mean, we decently communicate. Sometimes we aren't great at that, but I mean, I do feel like we're always on each other's team.
Yeah.
And that's big. And so he can pick up when I'm struggling or vice versa.
Yeah.
He's super laid back and can probably handle a lot more than I can, so he probably takes one for the team more often than I do. Yeah, or I'm like, I just can't make dinner.
Neil
He's like,
laid
it's
back?
fine. Yeah.
I wouldn't get that from
Literally
him.
the
I feel like
most
he's
laid-back
super high
person.
strung. Yeah.
Stressed out
It's
all
a
the
while.
all the
if
time.
he gets stressed, I'm like, oh shoot, like the
Something's
world's
wrong.
ending.
It's over.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to drop a cuss word just then.
Oh, I was, but I held it back.
Okay. Yeah. I thought it was happening. I was like, here we go.
She's the little sticker on the back of the van that says, "I'm a Christian, but a curse sometimes."
Yeah, for sure, 100%.
You might need that bumper sticker.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And that way, when she cuts people off, they'll know. Like, ooh,
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You're right. She said she did warn me.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Then you
that's a
just
good
tip the
idea.
hat to her. And
You're like,
move on.
I get it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were saying. But
Yeah,
you guys communicate really well. You were talking about.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. I think communication's definitely been like up and down for us.
Yeah,
like
sure.
it's probably more so on my end. I struggle more with communication. I come by
I
it
feel like that's
honestly.
natural for
Yeah.
men and women.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Like we just got back from the Dominican. It was with like two other couples that were really close friends, and they like at dinner one night. The question was like asked like, what is something that you would brag about your marriage or like say that y'all do well?
Yeah.
And I just think that like the thing that we both said was that like we always know that like we're on the same team. Like
Yeah.
we're there for each other at the end of the day. Like if we fight, if we argue, whatever it is, like the end result is still the same for us. Like that's never in question.
Right.
And so to be able to approach our marriage and approach life with the security of having that is a really big deal for us.
Yeah.
And I think it's helped us a ton.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one huge that you went on a trip with people that would ask you that question. Two, that you're in community in that way too. Because I think we've talked about this before on the podcast, but being in community, being a part of this gym isn't just about getting good workouts in. I think a lot of people they lose sight of how impactful being in the community is, and they just think with the workouts, right? So they think like, I'm sore this week, or I don't really feel like it, and they don't get to the gym. And then, weeks go by and they're like, they feel really down. And part of it's not because they didn't go to the gym. It's because they weren't around people that care about them and that ask about them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know with my wrestles, when I had really hard times, I would want to isolate, but then I'm like, I have to go to the gym. Because if I go to the gym, I'm going to be forced to talk to people and it'll be good.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like, you get into that cycle of, I'm not going to go, and then it just falls apart. And then, now people aren't asking you those hard questions or good questions because you're not around people anymore.
Yeah.
So I love that you guys are in community in that small way, but then also a big part of this community.
Yeah, for sure. And shout out to the Gym Girl Besties again. Like they those guys do such a good job of like if somebody hasn't been here for a while, like you're getting a text message, you're getting a phone call, or they're texting the whole group and like calling you out on the text message. And it's not, I mean, like some of it is to push you, to work out that kind
Chris
of stuff.
Hoyle,
But
that man.
dude, all of them, I love those guys, man. I really do. They're great. And there's girls in there at 12 too. But like when I say I love this, it's more specifically those guys because obviously closer to them. But yeah, this is a good crew. So
And I feel like our community here has been, amazing over the past 12, 13 years. Like, gosh, you remember a bunch of people got money together and bought us our pack and play.
Oh, that's
And
so
actually-
fun.
Yeah, and like I actually gave that to Lindsay for Callan. And
Oh, that's
like,
great.
Just I don't know, like your back surgeries, people brought us food and
Yeah.
babies. We had tons of food from the gym.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I don't know, like, and then we could be there for other people, like
Right.
Eli's surgery, like. I don't know. I came and worked out during lunch that day. Just, yeah, I don't know. You get involved and you do something hard together that you would never, ever walk into a regular gym and do alone. And it makes it better. It makes it easier. You're doing something hard. You can bond. It's just, the community is phenomenal.
Yeah, it definitely helps pull down the guard for sure.
Yeah.
Like doing this with other people working out hard like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a
put
good
you
way
all
to
on the
put
same playing field, A
Right.
degree doesn't matter. How big your house is. No one's seeing your house in here. They're seeing
That's
you
true. That's
on
true.
your face
Yeah.
after a workout,
Like today's workout, and your legs are burning, and the lactic
Yeah.
acid is built up. And you're like, I can't move.
Like we're all humans.
So
You're
you're more of the
sweating.
5:30 sometimes. What about that? Like you've gotten to see different parts, and it's funny how you're like, you've got your nooners, which is a whole little ecosystem.
Yes,
And
it
then
is.
each class is its own little like. So like, what about what do you like about the 5:30 crew that you're?
Man, the
'cause
5:30, it's funny. It's very male female divided.
it is so split.
I think about all the time just going to work out on the dude's side and just seeing what happens.
For those who don't know, I coach 5:30 and 6:30 often, and the 5:30 without fail is like there's the female rig
Yeah.
and then there's the male rig.
Yeah, you don't cross.
No one. You think we're kidding? No one
Well,
goes over to the
I
other
feel like
side.
it's like that at 12 too.
And it's so
No, but it's
Jalissa every now and then
But you don't
makes
talk.
a run over
but
and yells at us.
it's different
but
though too because the women only talk to the women during that
Yep.
time. The men only talk to the men during that time. Because there are so many, sometimes there's 30 people in the class.
Yeah.
It's even more obvious.
Yeah.
Like with the
Yeah.
noon, you might have a couple females. So some, you mix and match sometimes. But with the 5:30, it's like 15 females are just on one side, only talking to each other,
Yep.
never say anything to the other side.
It's wild.
And then during the workout, what happens? There's still a line right down the middle of the weights. Females are on this side, males are on that side.
That's
Those
funny.
5:30, they are dedicated.
Yeah.
They are
They're in
crushing
there
it,
to get their workout in and go to
Yes.
work, really.
and they crush it at work. You don't really know that, but you know that.
Right.
Yeah.
If that makes sense at all. And
Well, if you're consistently coming to 5:30, you have to be driven in other parts of your life. Not that
Yes.
you're not. That's not because I know. I just
No,
didn't
I
want
would-
anyone to
I
think
would
I'm
not
saying
do
that
it.
about the
ask
noon.
me
I am
if
not
he's ever
working
been
out
through
at 5:30.
5:30.
I hate
too.
working out early. It's terrible. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's awful. My body's not warmed up.
No.
My mind's not warmed up.
No.
Yeah.
I love coaching you guys.
Yeah.
Hate the actual idea of working out that early.
It is hard. I will say I don't care quite as much as I would later in the day, probably.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's
That's
good.
that's why I try to make it fun and lively
you
for the
do.
5:30 because I'm like, you guys are choosing one of the hardest decisions of your day is to get up, and I'm like, I can't be here going, all right, everyone, here we go. Here's
Right.
the I'm like,
Right. We
I gotta-
appreciate that.
It's got to be fun for y'all.
Yeah. It's great.
But I will say on that note, yes, that is impressive. But anybody that's carving out an hour of their
Yes.
day
Yeah.
and being disciplined
Yes.
consistently, whatever time it might be, whatever time it might look like, is
Way to go.
doing well. And we're
Also,
proud of you. And we're
we
patting you
couldn't
on
both
the
go at
back.
5:30 though. Anyway,
Right.
So,
Yeah, we
with kids at home.
can't leave
Yeah.
little ones at
I
home.
I really wanted to do it, but
There,
A couple
took
more
his spot.
years when they get a little bit older.
there
Then
was someone
No,
who
I
would do
think I need
that
to
at
be
my
home
old
then,
gym.
too.
They would do that. Like they just left their kids at home. They were
when they're
older,
little?
like they were in like the 7, 8, 9 range, but they weren't like up yet for school, and so they would just leave
Yeah.
them. They'd go to the 5 a.m. class, and they'd be back by 6ish,
before
And I was
they
like,
even wake up.
and that's what they said. They've said they don't even wake up till like 7. I'm going,
But what if
but
they
you're leaving your
did?
kids. You're leaving your kids. They're like, yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
if they're only,
Darling
there's like a
CPC.
handful of people that only live like a minute or two away.
right, yeah,
Like can literally like jog to their house. So
it's very true.
Yeah.
For me, it'd be a little like I live like 20 minutes away, so like it
Yeah,
would be
you
a
can't
little.
Yeah,
bit.
I'm calling the
Little
CPC at that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah,
Right,
I'd be
right,
like,
right.
but in my defense, my parents are right next door, so there's
That's true.
that.
That's true. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's funny. Do y'all have any kind of workout that you hate doing, like you loathe?
Fran.
You see it on the
Fran.
Awful.
yeah.
We,
I feel like that's one that gets brought up often when
I
I,
love
ask
Fran.
that
it's
question.
awful.
I think because we were early in the CrossFit game, and there was this mystique or this
Around
aura
Fran.
around
Yeah.
Fran.
Yeah, because you guys came so
Yeah.
early. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
That
remember
is
there's
weird.
always build up to it.
So,
Yeah.
No, we didn't tell.
We did a thruster cycle in here one time.
Yeah,
to
it was
build
like
up
an
to
EMOM.
Fran.
Yeah.
It was like an
Nice.
EMOM, wasn't it? You did
Yes.
10
That's so
thrusters
true.
every minute on
Say-
the minute.
that
and
being
worked
said,
up and weight every week.
I got my fastest time on Fran by far after
Yeah.
that. But
Right.
like, still,
Don't do it again.
After
Don't
that
do it again.
time, after that time, I literally said I'll never do it again.
There's
See-
some workouts that scar you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was rough.
But also,
leave a mark.
CrossFit's so different now. Back then, it was about the like benchmark workouts, the women workout things, right? And all Annie and Fran and all that. And now it's not that much anymore. I feel like it's not. You need to have a little bit of that.
Yes.
We also did Fran before. I may have talked about this on the last time, but we did Fran before we had like an interview dinner before you got hired for your current job.
Really?
And I couldn't talk all night.
Like
I was
we
coughing.
Did it
I was
You had
hacking
Fran
up a lung.
lung,
Yes.
yeah.
Fran
I was hacking up a lung. Like the doctors would ask me questions, and
I mean, he
Like, I
was
couldn't get anything
coughing
out.
during dinner, and I was looking at him like, get it together.
They think he has
You're
like,
like-
the flu or something.
Yeah.
He's sitting
100%.
right
They're
there.
like,
Did you
"Something's
tell
wrong
them?
with
You're like,
him."
I just worked out really hard. And they're like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, and, like,
yeah,
whatever
and they're
they
like,
did.
okay.
He's like, I got Fran lung, and they're like, that's not a thing. in the medical
That's not a
field.
diagnosis.
It's not a medical diagnosis.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
You're
I
lying.
had that after Monday's workout with all, like the bike, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you were getting as many like clean
Oh,
and
I
jerks
love
as you
that
could.
workout.
Because I mean, you had to like push pretty hard.
Yeah,
and
if you
like
went
that,
hard on the clean and jerks, definitely.
that
Yeah.
whole last round, I was sucking wind,
Yeah.
and the rest of the afternoon, I was coughing.
Taste, you taste
No,
the
that was
metal.
me after yesterday's workout. Yeah, the tasting metal's the worst.
Yeah, it's rough.
So Fran, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't like it.
Yeah,
Big
that,
fan.
that one definitely probably leaves a mark on people. I can't remember which open it was, but I think the workout was like burpees over the bar. And then once you got to a certain time, you had to finish that within a certain time. And then once you got to that, at like minute 10, you would have 5 minutes or something like that to do a max clean,
Yes.
I think it was.
I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was like, Ashley, you're going to crush this workout. Like, you're going to get the top score for clean. Ashley didn't even make it to the clean.
I like how you talked
had
about
to,
yourself
like,
in third
you couldn't,
person.
Like, you couldn't
Yeah.
time cap
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
burpees.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I did that workout like 3 times.
Just to
because
try
they
to
were
get to the clean.
They were like, if you could just do one clean, that's all you got to do. You just got to get to the cleans.
You're like-
I did that workout 3 times. You think I made it to the clean once?
You're like, guys, come
no.
on. Come on. Well, speaking of challenges, what do you feel like has been the biggest challenge y'all have faced together as a unit?
Oh, dude.
We're
Oh,
diving
man.
deep here.
Yeah, about to say.
Well, we have it in one of the questions, kind of.
Yeah.
So
Do you have a specific answer for that?
it says, "What has God taught you?" But
Yeah.
You go for it, and then I'll add in, or I can.
Okay, so I would say that we knew each other pretty well before we got married. And we had gone through a couple things, I guess, before marriage. So we kind of knew how each other
yeah,
responded.
yeah.
And so I would say, I mean, we haven't had it like super difficult by any stretch of the imagination. But I mean, just like, I would say your back surgeries were a pretty difficult time in our life. We just had like a 5, 3, and 1-year-old. He had 2 back surgeries. He couldn't bend, lift, or twist for like 8 weeks.
Wow.
So it he felt guilty because it put everything on
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is hard."
You're like, I signed up for this.
Yeah,
She had to put my socks on, my underwear on.
I
Right,
did.
you couldn't move.
I was
Yeah.
dressing all of
Yeah.
them. You know,
We're
like
about 5 weeks into that, and we had an argument in the morning, and I only had a t-shirt on, She's like, "I'm leaving," and I was like,
good luck.
"There's
without
somebody coming
underwear.
over to visit me today." She's like, "I don't care, I'm leaving," and I was like, "I really need underwear at this point." Like,
You're like, I'm naked.
Oh
I'm half
my
naked.
God.
so kudos to her for being able to like humble herself in that situation and be like, "You know what? I'll put your underwear on, but that's as far as
That's
I'm going."
so funny.
Yeah. So there have been some times like that, but I mean, in general, and then I think he had a hard year last year, and we've dealt with some family stuff and all that, but that we're on the same team all the time.
Yeah.
I think our kids feel pretty secure with that. And just like that the Lord's like supporting us and like has all of this stuff figured
Yeah,
out anyway.
yeah.
And that we're just a part of it, I don't know if that.
That's a great
I
answer.
think it was good.
I don't think, and in general, I don't think marriage has been super difficult for us. Would you say?
Yeah, no, I
We've
think
just had like
yeah.
trials, and now I'm not, and I think that has a lot to do with we went through some stuff like
Before,
marriage.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I do
I'm
think
glad you brought that up. Yeah.
I do think that people like I don't think it's bad that you go through
Right,
hard times
right.
if it's a marriage and you just figure it out.
But some people go through it earlier.
Right.
Yeah, my wife and I, we had it more in the beginning than now, or that kind of.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, you had a
Yes.
really big life event happen, like I don't know, maybe like a year before we got engaged or something, or maybe a little bit longer than that. But like we knew how each other
Could handle it,
responded,
yeah.
and which helped a ton, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Not that you want to go through something like that to like learn it that way, but
Yeah.
for us it was super beneficial.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you guys feel like the Lord has helped you guys as a couple through those times? Is there something that you do like specifically that allows you to like lean on Him for your strength? Are there things that you can think of specifically that you're like, this definitely helps us get through those times together on the same team? Because I don't know if y'all have ever like seen the like triangle analogy.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about? So it's like you're here, your spouse is here, and then God's here, and the closer that you get to Him together, the closer it draws you both
Yeah.
together. So is that something that y'all have found throughout your marriage?
Oh,
Yeah, I would definitely say when like one of us is like not spending time with the Lord, like it's evident in our marriage. Probably more so on my end. I think it shows up more for me in our
She's
marriage.
like, what, you haven't read your Bible lately, have
Yeah,
you?
no, like no joke. Like I'm serious. Like it shows up probably more on my end, and like than I think it does for you. I think when you're not doing it, it shows up like kind of in your margins, like we talked about. Like you're just overwhelmed by other stuff.
Yes.
When it shows up, when I'm not like spending time with Jesus, it shows up more, and like it hurts our relationship.
Yeah.
It, like affects us emotionally.
Yeah.
I would say that. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes something that I struggle with personally, like in my marriage, that I've had to like realize is sometimes I am putting expectations on Tyler that's not that I'm supposed to look to the Lord for. You know what I mean? And like, yes, like he's the head of our household, he's the leader, but like ultimately I should find my worth, I should find my value, I should find my purpose in the Lord. And when I'm just looking to my spouse for that,
Yeah.
then it can be disastrous, you know, because he's an amazing husband, he's an amazing father. Like, I'm so blessed
Shout out, Tyler.
to have him
Yeah,
in
shout
my
out, Tyler.
life.
Yeah.
But like, he's never going to be capable of filling that God-sized void in my life.
Yeah.
And I feel
Yeah.
like that's something that sometimes
Yeah.
I personally struggle with, is when I'm looking to him to fulfill me in ways that only Christ is meant to.
Yeah.
And that's something that I have to remind myself of, like, and I'm guilty of it probably every week. And I'll be like, why isn't he doing this? Or why isn't he doing this? Or gosh, that's so frustrating. And then I have to reflect and be like, okay, Ashley, why am I getting mad about that? Not that I don't communicate my expectations or needs or whatever, and him vice versa with me. But like when you look at it through the lens of, you know, I'm supposed to come to Christ first with these things. I'm supposed to come to the Lord for my strength, my identity, my purpose, everything that I am. And then it kind of helps give you a little bit more grace, you know, for your spouse. And that's like a lesson that I feel like I still learn. And I'm still learning and still have to remind myself of, is like, well, no wonder, like, I'm looking at a human flesh to fulfill me in ways that only
And you're
my
looking at
Creator
him,
can.
Yeah, you're looking at him through a human lens at that point too, and
Yeah.
not through a Jesus lens, which is a little bit
Yeah.
different.
Yeah,
Preach.
100%.
I always think about we dated at the end of high school and then broke up in college and then got back together at the end of college. And that's a really short version. But
I like that.
I kind of learned, I feel like I learned that.
Yeah.
Like, and I wish I could tell every teenage girl. And I want to tell my daughter, like he is the greatest. He's the greatest husband and father and all of the things. But like he's not Jesus, and I shouldn't like put him on a like pedestal
Yeah.
for that. And so like in those acts of like, oh my gosh, could he just take the trash to the street?
I knew she.
Whatever
I
it is.
somehow knew.
I forgot to take the trash to the street.
I
this
knew
week,
it.
so
I
we
knew
missed
went to
it.
the dump,
I
it's
like.
okay.
I knew it. In my head, I was
Neil's
like,
making a mental note
I was gonna
to
make a
take
joke
trash
about
out.
like, yeah. So all those wives who want their husbands to take the trash out, Jesus can. And then you brought. I knew it. Like
Yeah.
the Holy Spirit was saying, she's got something.
But it's but it's so funny because like those like little things that might
How
bother
dare
you
he.
as a
Yeah.
spouse, and it's I also am like I'm the firstborn female.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
you-
and like
you and
my
Joanna.
way is right way, you know.
Uh-huh.
And Neil will be like, it doesn't have to be done on your time, Lindsay. I'm like, oh, but
got
does
her.
it? You
Got
know?
her.
So like just to be like giving him grace that he is not me, and he's totally the opposite, and like does things that I don't even know about that he doesn't even get acknowledged for,
Yeah.
But just to
Yeah.
not look at him.
I've seen this reel, and it's like, oh gosh, I just went completely blank. What was the last thing that you said?
About
He's not.
It's about how much
you guys
I
are
do
different.
things that don't
Yeah.
get acknowledged.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was before that. I saw a reel, and it made me think of it,
Like how
and
she
then I
moved past
completely
that.
forgot
No one
it. Like my brain went there, and I was about to say it, and then I was like, I'll say it after, and then I forgot it. Dang it!
It'll come back.
It was a reel.
Well, we like to. I mean, Neil, you were here at one point. I think I don't know if we did this question when you were here, but what's something that you've been learning lately? It can be anything. It can be in the Word. It can be in the gym. It can be nutrition. It could be life.
Do you have something?
Yeah.
I've been talking a lot.
I mean, I answered this question last time I was here. I can do it again, but like.
Well, hopefully it's something new.
It's not. It's
Oh.
the same thing. I still have to learn it.
Okay,
That's
what
fair.
is it?
That's
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, I guess it's new-ish, but like kind of morphing into something different. So like last year I just talked about this last time, but it was really hard for me. Really hard year for me last year, business-wise, relationship-wise. And it was like a year of like figuring out, like giving stuff to the Lord and like knowing that I couldn't handle this situation on my own kind of thing. And then like coming into this year, like it was very evident. The Lord was like, hey man, like I need everything at this point. Like I need you to give, your kids to me, your wife to me, your relationships to me, work to me. Like I need it to be fully, not that I would say that like that wasn't my mentality in the past,
Right,
but like
yeah.
just kind of like a very clear, like, hey, give it all. Like
Yeah.
I need it all at this point. Like you've, to some extent, given me pieces here, but like this is going to be a year of like you giving everything to me.
yeah.
Which interestingly enough, like I like said that out loud to several people, and like the beginning of the year it was harder for me to do that than ever before. Like it was a wild kind of like, whether it's spiritual attacks or whatever, I don't know, but like just like it got harder after like I said that out loud. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fully surrendering.
yeah, I know that's kind of like a cheap like out, but
It's not cheap out.
it's a very real theme in my life right now.
That's good.
That's a good word.
What about you, Fran?
So I would say I've been thinking a lot about this because I saw this the other day, and then I've like prayed about it and this kind of thing. It was this video of a woman in her kitchen like mixing, and it said something like, instead of trying to see how much I can do in one day, I'm going to see how much I can enjoy it. And I like, it's like stuck with me because I
good.
tend to like, what do I need to do? Who needs
Firstborn
what?
stuff, yep.
Yeah.
All the firstborn stuff that I have to like really fight. And so just to like, it's okay if there's whatever dishes in the sink is
Amen.
chilling with my kids, watching the Olympics, staying up too late,
Yeah.
like watching sports that we've never seen before.
Curling, baby.
They're like, what?
The Corys.
So I just think that's really good. And like, God is so gracious and like wants us to experience all those things.
Yeah.
He didn't put
Yeah.
me here to help me get stuff done or like be everything everyone needs.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's okay for
That's
me
good.
to like sit and enjoy and like, especially in all the gifts that he's given me that are like right in front of me. And I'm like watching grow up and I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
It's the
That's
first time
good.
I've been like, I want time to stop.
Slow
Yeah,
down a little
amen.
bit. Being in
So,
the moment, being
yes.
present.
That's
yeah.
good.
Being in the moment, being
Yeah.
present.
And not being afraid to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, this was awesome having y'all on.
It's
I feel like
great.
I feel like we could just sit here and talk for hours. I'm just enjoying the conversation and enjoying.
Just like I'm
it's-
out.
No, it's only just because I'm sweating
It is hot
so
in
much
here.
right now.
I
This
even tried
vest
to
was a
turn the
terrible
air on.
decision.
But thank y'all so much for coming on the
Thank
podcast
you.
today.
Seriously.
For taking your time
Yeah.
out of your schedules, and I really
On your day
really
off.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
So yeah, for
My
real.
day off.
So
Love it. I'm so excited to be a part of this. I love the podcast.
Yay.
I think this
Aw.
is great stuff, and I hope y'all just explode.
Have you been sharing it?
I can.
she'll share this
There,
one.
there you
for
go.
Sure.
It don't
Super techie,
explode
but I'll
unless
try.
you
Yeah,
share it.
You gotta put the word out.
She's
Well,
like, I hope
Joel-
it explodes.
What are
Good luck.
the people? What are the people supposed to do?
You're supposed to like, subscribe, and share it with all your friends. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Bye.